Faral.
Morning.
Good morning. Yes.
So, how was the weekend?
Was I was busy, So I'm a student, so I have to study and
Mhm.
make preparations,
Okay.
and I was working also some other matters regarding the deals, no, the
Mhm.
deals that we have. By the way, there is a contract signed. Did I send that to you, or I didn't?
Yeah, I think
Maybe
you probably sent that, right? I mean, you're talking
yeah, you
about
send
the
that. I send that to your mail, but let me copy that to you
no,
because
Emirates Gold, right?
Emirates, yes,
Yeah, yeah, I got
Emirates.
it from Ali also.
Yeah, I'll at least send that to you. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So that's good. So we are moving
So
forward.
yeah, that there is a problem. There is a problem with the with Schuller from
Mhm.
Canada, but I
Okay.
think that he will solve the problem. Just to give you the point, he's being too nice with the French Malian from Mali
Mhm.
because the guy from Mali has put him like a threat because he does not have the a signed contract between Canada and Mali
Okay.
because the guy from Mali, the
Mhm.
person that is chief, he
Mhm.
wanted Schuller to have these very fast wire transfer systems called the
Mhm.
GPI,
Okay.
and Schuller have sent already $10 from Canada Royal
Mhm.
Bank to Mali,
Okay.
and he doesn't know how to track. So this is like a technological problem, and I told him, listen, you cannot enter on a deal waiting to sign a contract with those conditions. Come on, a contract is more than a technological issue. It's more than that.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, he will find a solution. I hope so. But so far, Ali has signed and everything is fine from the buyer. The buyer
No
is
problem. No
perfect.
problem.
Yeah.
And I think again, in terms of delighting Emirates Gold, I mean, we have got a number of options from Africa, besides Mr. Schuler.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it will be important that we can have
I mean,
other
there's no
other.
issue. There's no issue because I think the contract is good. We are getting a very good price, and we can
Mhm.
sure definitely make very good money with Emirates Gold. And the other
Yes,
contract
yes.
which we need to sign with Ali is also this that there are a lot of buyers who are interested in buying at to Dubai, basically COD Dubai. Okay, a lot of buyers
Hmm.
are interested in buying it at COD Dubai. So I said, well, I mean, we have shared the contract of 2% discount, right? It's a very good discount for everybody. But I told them that this deal, which we are sharing, is FOB Tokyo, right?
Yeah, but
And
the numbers, Mufaral, the numbers there are you cannot. It's difficult to match with Ali in between because we do not know. Remember that you mentioned when you were going to propose this -2,
Mhm.
you were saying it's -2, but it's stored in Japan.
Yeah, yeah,
So if
FOB Tokyo.
yeah, but if you want to move that, you cannot keep the
No, so
-2.
what we want from Emirates
Oh.
Gold is this, that Emirates Gold can sell COD Dubai just by charging, the freight cost and their service charges of providing our gold COD Dubai to TQL global buyers. Okay, so that is a service which Emirates Gold will provide,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody can pick from Emirates Gold COD, pay cash, pick up the gold, and pay for the freight cost and the service charges of Emirates Gold. So that becomes very simpler. Everybody can buy it at discount. They sign the contract
Uh-huh.
with us, and they pay the money to Emirates Gold. And Emirates Gold basically imports the gold. I mean, from Tokyo via Brinks or whatever, and then delivers the gold to these people.
Well, we have to try to see if the numbers are fit. No, if the numbers fit.
I mean, it is
That,
there.
that's
It is there, obviously. Obviously, the number should make sense because Emirates Gold should be able to import duty free, number one. Okay, otherwise, it doesn't make any sense because we are selling bullion, right? So it's not
no, no.
gold.
My Mufadal, my point is that I have been speaking with Ali, and of course, if for example, it depends what's the price in Japan that you are commenting, okay? But
No, whatever
if
is the price, price is, is not in our control. Whatever is the LBMA price, right? Everybody in Dubai or everywhere in the world is excited to buy at 2% discount over LBMA price from us.
that's correct.
Nobody
That's
else,
correct.
yeah, nobody
Sure,
else
that's
can provide that, right?
right. Right.
We can do that. And then now everybody doesn't have the mechanism of importing it into Dubai or their countries, right? So we need to have one person or one company in every country who can do the legal imports, okay, for us, and then deliver it to their people in that city, either Mumbai, Karachi, wherever. Okay? So in Dubai, Emirates Gold can play that role of selling our gold to our buyers, COD, cash on delivery.
Yeah, I'm sure that we can arrive to that,
Yeah,
Mufadal. I am sure.
exactly.
Okay.
So, I mean, we want to discuss that. So, since you are working with Ali, so we can look into that also. Or I can initiate the whole dialogue, with Dr. Aziz. He's a decision maker, basically. So, we can arrive at a joint venture agreement with Emirates Gold to provide this service to SAMS, TQLMA Global buyers in Dubai.
That's correct. You can start
I
the
will do that.
communication with Aziz. No
I will do
problem.
that.
But
You work with Ali. I will start the dialogue with Dr. Aziz.
no, just remember, Mufadal, an issue that they want to earn money. Okay, so you have to understand that. No,
No, it's very simple.
they
I mean,
they
don't
they
have to
need a
arrange.
profit.
They don't have to arrange anything. Whoever wants to buy COD, they deposit the money in Emirates Gold account. Simple.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, they deposit the money there, so Emirates Gold account already has the money. Okay, now they simply transfer the money to our account in Japan or HNT World Limited account, and we move the gold, for them. So it's a very simple process.
Okay.
COD means that the money is there, and the money will be deposited in Emirates Gold account, and whatever time it takes to get the gold from Japan to Dubai is what it will take. And Emirates Gold will import the gold duty free and deliver it to the to these people in Dubai.
Okay, that's correct.
So I will sign it. I will share the MOU with them so that they can provide that service, and we are moving forward.
Okay, I saw that you sent an email to Galen.
Galen, yeah.
Yeah, did you spoke with him?
No, not yet, because I spoke with him, before we met, and they are fine. They wanted a proposal. Now he is going to be presenting the proposal to the technology partner. And I think it's a win-win situation. There is no issue. I don't see any issue over there at all.
You feel that he's going to say yes? That's what you...
He has to say yes. He doesn't have any choice. Doesn't have any choice, right? If he says no, if he says no, he's a loser. Okay.
No. Well, sometimes I want to laugh, no, but I mean, talking with you is...
No.
Yeah, of course. No, but
that's the way it is, Yesterday, I had a very, very violent discussion.
Violent? You
very violent. Okay. I was very violent yesterday.
With whom? With whom?
All these people in USA.
Ah, okay. What?
The
Panda?
USA.
Panda or?
No, Panda actually initiated the discussion with those previous guys. Patrick and John Holder and all those guys. Who were supposed to get $500 million of petroleum money into USA. They were supposed to sell gold, right? They were supposed to do a lot of stuff. but they haven't done anything. All right. So I handed them to Panda. Okay.
Okay.
All those guys, I handed them over to Panda, and I told them that these people have wasted, 90 days of our time, haven't delivered on anything. Now we need to get that all of those things out, because I have made my investment over there, and if they don't
Mm-hmm.
deliver, I will charge them, for my consultation charges.
Okay.
So tell them that they are in serious trouble. They have to pay me, because all the hours of 3 months they have wasted my time, and they haven't
Mm-hmm.
delivered. So I don't like people
Okay.
who don't deliver. I take them
Okay.
to charge. I will whip them. I will make sure that they deliver. Okay. Otherwise, they
Okay.
are in serious trouble. Tell them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've really threatened them yesterday. Okay. And through Mr. Panda,
Okay.
because they
Yeah.
are the kind of
Yeah.
people, because Mr.
But
Panda has,
Mr. Panda is a musician or what?
no, he's a musician, he's a sort of a, social entrepreneur. Basically, he's a person, who wants to do a lot of stuff, but, they are not, it's like a typical, black living in a slum in USA. Okay. And
Yeah,
they
but
want to,
Panda is not black. Panda is from where? Panda is from India or from
no,
Pakistan
no,
or
he's a black guy in USA.
black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was
Okay.
working with all the upliftment project, and so I out of all those people I was working with in B.net, right? This
Mm-hmm.
lady Heidi Little, who is my partner, a very good person. I mean, we get along very well entrepreneurially, and she
Mm-hmm.
introduced Panda, to us to B.net, and then
Mm-hmm.
we started communicating, and this guy was good. He started
Okay.
moving forward, with a lot of stuff. So then, we build
Okay.
that confidence, and now he's ready. He's willing to work, towards meeting our objective. And we have developed a very nice strategy. Okay, there are two ways of doing things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
99% of the people of the world, they don't understand gold. Number one, they are not in the gold
Mm-hmm.
business. And when we talk about blockchain gold, 99.99% of the people do not understand what blockchain gold
Nothing.
is. Okay. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like very, 1 part per billion people like us understand what the blockchain gold is. So then they said that everybody, his wife, Mr. Panda's wife, she came up with this idea that Mufaddal, everybody understands sustainable life. Okay, everybody understands secure, sustainable, 5G proof, self-sustaining community. Everybody would love in USA to live in that community, to protect themselves from COVID-19 and flood and fire and everything. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I can raise a lot of donation to build those communities. So instead of selling
Okay.
gold, we should raise donation. So I said,
Right.
good.
Yeah. Of course. Right. Yeah. Better.
I
Better.
said, good. I mean, and he said, well, I mean, she is very good. She said, well, $2 is nothing for every American. They would definitely love to become TQL Club members. But when we talk about self-sustaining communities, okay, let them donate first. They will probably donate $200 instead of $2, to
Of
live
course. Of
to
course.
live in a self-sustaining community. It's nothing, $200 is nothing in USA. Okay, so they will donate. After they donate, the nice part came by. Okay, after they donate, we delight them. Okay, by investing their money in gold and giving them profits. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
although they donated the money, they are not expecting any profits from us, but we
Sure.
give
Of
them the
course.
profit. Okay, so they are
Right.
now super delighted. We are living in a
Mm-hmm.
community and we are also getting money. We are also getting
Mm-hmm.
profits, which is very good. Okay, the other development which happened yesterday was a very productive V meeting yesterday, and V.net account will be available to us very soon, today, so that we can put it in our contract of Mr. Sakat,
Yeah, that's
the
correct. You
COVID-19.
need that. You need
Yeah,
that, yes.
we need that account number. So that account number will be available today. And we have had a very good discussion yesterday that this is a non-depleting account. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
non-depleting means that whoever gets the benefit of using the money. Okay, fund manager Rick Wolfick, the V.net founder, you and me will be the fund managers, for that account.
Okay.
We'll become a signatory and we will decide collectively, three of us, which project should be funded. Because, we are getting the COVID-19 money, and, from our gold transactions, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
nominated you as a signatory there, as a decision maker. I will be the
Mm-hmm.
decision maker and Rick Ulfik will be the decision maker. And we will
Okay.
decide where to invest. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Priority
Okay.
wise, where to put the money in. And it will be given as an interest-free loan, which, the project can return back. So that
Mm-hmm.
way it is a
Okay.
non-depleting fund.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's how we will setting up. And then I asked him that currently they have an account in Bank of America. So we will use that account, but then eventually Rick will set up our account in HSBC also, because then since we are having our account in HSBC, we can do ledger to ledger transactions. So that will be easier. It will truly become a global account. Everybody can donate their funds and it will go into a COVID-19 account in HSBC eventually. Currently, it's a Bank of America account.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a development, a very good development. Our dad, Sattar Hakim, is waiting for $5,000. So hopefully we will give him that money this week so he can travel to US, Dubai and incorporate our company over there. So we can
Okay.
execute the Dubai plan without really getting the help from Emirates Gold. But Emirates Gold is fine. I will sign a JV with them. So they can do the
Mm-hmm.
gold business for us, COD.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay, we need Galen to move, no,
Yeah,
forward
Galen
with
to move. Yeah,
the
I've
big
given
plan, the
I've
big
given the
plans on.
plan to them. Actually, I've asked them now that in that proposal, which I've written to them, they should be putting in, because they have allocated $12 billion for Pakistan. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
which is exactly the money we need for 200 metric tons now, right? So we are
Right.
asking them to lock that amount in HSBC London for 1 year. Okay, and we will self-finance the Pakistan project.
Okay.
Very simple. We split the profit. 1% commission will be splitted, like we discussed, with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the financier is delighted, And no, I mean, I didn't say that also. I actually altered that. Most of these finance, okay, which is available, they are giving us almost on a 0% interest, okay, or a very low interest rate, right? So, I mean, their expectation is like 2, 3, 4, 5%, nothing more than that, right? So what I decided
Mm-hmm.
to do in that case was that the bridge financier, the people who are putting in their money in the HSBC London account, which is gold backed, we give the guarantee of the gold. The 200 metric tons gold will always be there, okay, in our custody. Okay, since we are keeping the gold and we are selling blockchain gold, so the blockchain gold will always be there, 200 metric tons, and the guarantee is the gold back guarantee, right, for the financials, so they don't lose anything. Now we will give them 28% of the gold profits, net profits. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
that is I'm talking about Galan and me, Galan and our company HNT, because we are doing the project collectively, right? So we keep 72% of the profits for our Pakistan project and everything else, and give them 28% of the profits. So that's what the financiers are going to get. right? So instead of giving them 0.5, I've reduced that to 0.28%. And they should be suitable like that.
0.28 for the but you are mentioning for the financiers are the ones that are going to settle the account. I mean, those guys. I mean, the
Yeah,
12.
they will just put in $12 billion in our account.
Yeah.
And that will be 100% gold back by Mitsubishi or Metalor.
Yeah, but
so that means that we will always be keeping 200 metric ton golds. Always will be there in Metalor refinery in our.
Yeah, but Mufadal, you have to consider that the gold is to buy and sell, not to keep.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm selling blockchain gold, right? So I'm not physically delivering the gold. 7
No,
billion people.
it's okay, but I mean,
So
how to say? I mean,
all the costs associated with insurance companies, Lloyd of London, this, that, because people every investor wants to secure their investment. Okay. And the best security anybody can give is gold. 100% gold back security. So that's what we offer to the investors.
Mufadal, listen to me. Wait a minute, okay? Maybe you have you need some advice, okay? For example, the other day I mentioned to you a decision that this decision comes from the owner of the money. But if it was 50-50, but let's think about how there is in many countries in Europe, there is a central bank, and then you have the private banks. Okay, normally the banks they have to put they have to save a percentage of their money on the central bank. That's like a deposit, okay, and that deposit is a small number.
Right.
It could be 4-5%. Let's say 4%.
Okay.
Or better 5.
Okay.
So if they are going to give loans to all the community, and they give, for example, a big number, okay, let's say $100 billion, okay, a big number.
Okay.
So a 4% of that is 4 billion, okay,
Right.
4 billion, okay.
Right.
So in the case of the buy sell gold that we are proposing, really, you have to think like that also. You cannot buy 200 metric tons of gold, or 20. Let's say 20. Okay, better. It's a short number. Let's say 20 metric tons in value is it's 20 times 60, so it's like $12 billion. 12. Okay. You cannot keep that because you buy and you sell. You have to rotate the money. What I am suggesting is, on the long term, maybe you can save 4%, okay, or maybe 5, but you cannot keep the 100%.
No.
I mean, you have to think of that, because wait a minute, Mufal, wait please. Then you will explain. The point here is that in order to sell the blockchain, that requires a time. You cannot sell from today to tomorrow. It's impossible. You need a process. You need I don't know how much time, but you need time. So you cannot just keep the gold there on a promise to sell. So with this I finish. So what's your opinion? No? That's my opinion, okay, by the way.
My opinion is very simple. And let's say we forget about the blockchain gold, and we assume that 7 billion people will not buy the gold from us. Okay, they are not interested in putting the money in their pocket. Okay, which is my proposal. I believe that 7 billion people will buy the gold tomorrow once they know our credibility. The only issue is the credibility issue, right?
Okay, well, right.
Okay, now we
You
have
have
solved that
to
problem.
work.
No, we have solved that problem. The
Mhm.
credibility problem has been solved, right? How? Because now we are not talking about selling gold to them. Okay, we are not. We are not
Okay.
selling gold to them. What we are offering them is a self-sustaining community. If
Okay.
they want to live in a self-sustaining community, they donate $2
Okay.
or
Well, right.
whatever amount of money they donate, right? That
Mhm.
money comes into our COVID-19 v.net account.
Mhm.
Okay, now we are not going to be keeping that money in dollars.
No, of course not.
Immediately, it will get transformed into gold
Mhm.
because gold is better than money,
Of course.
right? So
Right.
that money, we are not even selling the blockchain gold. Okay,
No, 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 no.
we are not selling it, right? So
No, no,
now
no.
imagine this, okay?
Think. Wait a
Tell me.
minute, please. Think for a while. Think for a while that Galen and the financiers, they
Mhm,
are masters of finance. Okay, the
mhm,
masters. And being the masters of finance,
mhm,
when you have to invest,
mhm,
okay, you have to invest on the project here, there, etc. Okay,
mhm.
maybe you buy some bonds, Federal Reserve, whatever. Okay, bonds from Angela Merkel, I don't know, in Germany, whatever. Okay,
Okay.
so the point is maybe on the process to convince to work with Galen,
Mhm,
you have to tell Galen, listen, probably 5%. Okay, listen, five
mhm,
of your total investment should be
mhm.
in gold.
Yeah,
So
okay.
how much is five? Just for the, you have to remember the number five, okay?
Mhm,
Because this is like the central banks.
mhm,
What is five? 10 billion or 12 billion dollars?
mhm,
12 billion. How much is
mhm.
five?
Then
Five
$100
is
billion
six
means
hundred,
no, no,
six
no,
hundred million,
no, no.
six
What I'm
hundred
saying is
million.
this: let's
That,
you give a good example, $100 billion, right? I will ask for them to give me $100 billion to do the project in Pakistan and USA, both. Okay, so we do the project in Pakistan, converting waste to value, and then we do the same project in USA. Okay, suppose the project cost is no, not I mean I've got five countries now. Okay, I've got Pakistan, I have got Dubai, UAE, right? We are operating in that. I have got Morocco. Morocco is already in our table now. Okay, so Morocco is
Mhm,
there. Canada is there and USA is there. Five countries. Okay, so
mhm.
five countries we are executing the project, and the project capex is capital investment required is $100 billion. All right. So what we are saying is that okay, in order to get the $100 billion, the security of at least $5 billion is needed. Correct?
Right.
Which they
Uh,
will keep in gold.
Correct. Five. Yes, in gold.
In gold. Very simple.
Mhm.
That's it.
But listen, the beauty of this is you do not need to have the gold. You need to rotate. So
Yeah,
you buy
exactly.
and
It is
sell. You buy
rotating.
and sell.
It is
You
rotating.
rotate. It's like you produce energy. Energy. You do not store the energy,
Exactly.
Mufadal.
Exactly.
The energy you produce the energy,
And
and
sell it.
you sell the energy.
Exactly. Same
So
thing. Same
you
thing.
do not have to keep the gold. You have to move the gold. To
Now,
move.
tell me something. Okay, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, of
Our
course.
model is, our model is, we don't want to keep the money static for 1 second.
Right, right.
It's not there. It's not static. It is moving. It is continuously moving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Simple, because it is being done in the projects. I mean, the $100 billion which we are getting will start moving immediately because these projects
Right,
will be executed.
and the point, Mufadal, because I don't know if Galen uses this, or maybe he is a very, how do you say, brilliant. He's brilliant. He's a genius
Hmm?
in finance. Maybe he's also a master or a PhD in finance also,
Mhm.
and maybe he also knows all these guys that they are on the market of the guarantees. Okay, maybe he's there. I do not know. So
No,
I
no,
am just making a.
he is actually getting the guarantee from Lloyd's of London. The best
Okay.
guarantee you can get anywhere in the world is Lloyd's of London.
Okay.
Okay, they give the guarantee.
What is he getting? He's getting a standby, a bank guarantee. What's he getting?
No, no, no. He has got all the prime banks. When you look at the presentation, okay, which I shared with
Right.
you, all the prime banks of the world, top 20 prime banks are financing the project, number one. Secondly, they are also getting the grant money from all the agencies. Okay, European agency, this agency, that agency. They are registered company with all the agencies. United Nations, World Bank,
Yeah, okay,
all those
but
people.
Mufadale, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
With all this description that you are making of Galen and his projects and all the people that works with him, do you believe, are you sure that he's going to make a decision to open an account and give that
Yeah, he will. He will.
to you? I mean, to us? I mean,
He will. He will.
Okay, well.
Simple. It's simple. Why? Why? Because Galen.
It's a question only.
No, Galen, when he opens the account tomorrow, okay, when he comes back, Galen will be a director in the company. Okay. He will be the director in the company. The person who owns the technology, okay, the company which owns the technology also will become a director in our company. I am the director in the company, okay, in our London company. So they are the signatories. Okay, all the fund distribution and everything will happen collectively. Of course, they are giving $12 billion, obviously, so they need a control, right? Plus, we'll also give them whatever guarantee they require. But my suggestion to them is this, that Lloyd of London cost. Lloyd of London doesn't work for free. Okay, when they guarantee certain things, they will charge. Okay, and if we give the gold guarantee, there is no charge for it. Is there? And there cannot be any better guarantee than gold. Lloyd of London is not better than gold. Okay, with respect to gold, they are crap. Okay, that's what insurance companies are, of no value to anybody. Because most of these insurance companies, whenever the time comes to pay, they don't pay. And I've experienced that in, floods in Louisiana when I was in Houston. Okay. All the houses were destroyed in Louisiana, and the insurance company didn't pay anything.
No pay, they didn't pay, yes.
They didn't pay. Right. So they are stealing money from you, and when you need the money, they don't pay. So they are really a non-value added organizations which needs to be removed. The guarantee should be given by government in gold. That's a guarantee. The government should be insuring everything, not these crappy companies, It should be sovereign guarantees by the government of whichever country to their people, for their projects, for their homes, for their life. That's why we always came up with this analysis that insurance companies and the banks are not helping anybody. They cannot. The system is such that they are the highly selfish people. Okay, most of these high towers of the world, they are owned by them by stealing money from people and giving them false hope that when a disaster happens, they will help them. But they never help. They will come up with 100 reasons. We don't have control over natural disasters. How can we help? We are bankrupt. And it's a very simple situation, okay? It's a very simple situation in North America. When you are in trouble, you file a bankruptcy.
Right. Finish. It's very simple, yes.
Very simple. So legally you are stealing the money, and then we are in trouble. When people are in trouble, when you need to pay, what you promise them to pay, you file bankruptcy. So nobody gets any benefit from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a problem with insurance companies and banks. We don't want to really deal with that. That's why we say gold. Gold is our guarantee. And by keeping the gold, all these trading platforms and stuff like that, which I have access to in Switzerland. Okay, if I put my 200 metric ton gold in a trading platform over there, I multiply my money, very fast.
That's correct. That maybe we're gonna arrive to that,
No, that is an option for us. But actually, our program of blockchain, our program of climate smart food is the best platform available in the world today. Nobody can give you return on investment like what we can give. And we are giving the return on investment not to the people who owns, few $1 million worth of gold, and they can keep it secure in their banks for 1 year. We are giving this benefit to everybody. Everybody is benefiting from it. Right?
Mufadal, listen carefully. I know that, I hear your intentions, okay, that are very powerful, okay? And the point is that in the future, okay, you are going to live until how much? 120 years? I don't know, no, because we need time.
I'm going to I would like to probably, maybe I may live for whatever is the average life. I've already reached the average life. So the life I'm living now is a bonus.
Right, but we need like 50 years, okay, 50 more years. So I don't know.
What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. I have what I'm doing now. People will remember me for 1,000 years.
Okay, perfect, Mufadal. But listen to this beautiful idea. Listen.
Okay.
If everything works with Sakata, with Galen, etc., okay, in the next 2 years, in the next three years, okay, 3 years here.
53 months.
For 53 to know.
Months.
Well, yeah.
That will save. That's a safe time, okay?
50.
Because I tell you why. Because 3.5 years is actually a incubation period given for every business to be successful. Okay?
It's 3.5 years is 42 months.
42 months, right? So I'm giving 10 months extra. So making it 53 so that it becomes very secure for everybody to perform.
Yeah. So listen this idea. Once we are there, okay, I don't know where, but there, you and me, we can speak with all these guys. For example, with the guy from, how is this guy called from SpaceX, this billionaire, what is his name?
They will work with us.
No, Elon Musk,
Elon Musk.
Yeah, so listen to my idea. Listen.
Okay.
The proposition is going to be like this. This is for everybody, for the Chinese also.
Okay.
You dedicate yourself to create business, any business. I mean, go to live in Mars, live in Jupiter, whatever. Okay, but everything that you, I mean, if you can do that, if you invest 100% in new technology or whatever business, you put, if you want, 10%, then, okay, for social projects. And you will be remembered also for 1,000 years. Okay, what I am saying is, we may capture, we may delight the mind of these fantastic people, fantastic. They do what probably they will be doing that, but also maybe they can also help. I mean, probably they will have their own foundations, but I mean, you need more than that. You need to get out of the box.
Agreed.
I mean, if you understand what I am saying, get out of the box. So you need to give part of your money to the rest of the people.
Correct.
Part of your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I have a project for you. Okay. The project is everybody needs finance. Okay. So we are providing them finance. Correct.
Yeah.
Everybody needs security of some sort or the other. And currently they are getting the security from the uh, insurance companies. Okay. So suppose tomorrow an earthquake comes, very, very targeted earthquake comes, and all the banks and insurance companies are underground. They're finished in 24 hours. Okay, a targeted earthquake will come and they will bury them inside the ground. So now in 24 hours, there is no bank or an insurance company. They don't exist. Okay, so now the whole window of the services which they were providing is available to us. How will you provide that service? That's a question, which you already answered. Okay.
Who answered the question, yourself or
No, you answered the question, right?
me?
That's why I created the question. Okay,
Okay.
because you tell people that, okay, whatever is your current asset, okay, you give us 10% of that. They will secure that in gold for you, okay, and we will provide you the security, the insurance, anything you need to really succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Who would say no to it?
Yeah, but in order for that, Mufadal, you have to be
And I
more
will tell you what will happen.
known,
Elon
more
Musk,
known
no.
than like.
The first person I will go to get the money. And yesterday, I discussed that and gave that target to, this guy Panda. I told him that all these people, who are powerful people, Michael Jordan and all the football players and all the candidates for the president, they are all powerful people, right, with money. So I tell them that, okay, if you want to really get the money for campaigning and, for becoming the president of USA, you know, I have the plan of, raising the money for you. Okay. And I told them that in the COVID-19 lockdown, uh, you know, Mr. Trump has made $2 trillion. Okay. That's his profit. He has made that profit. Personal profit,
Okay.
okay, $2 trillion in collaboration with the Indian Prime Minister Modi, who has also made $1 trillion for himself, okay.
Okay.
And they want to be the president and prime minister of India and USA for life, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so now I
But
told them,
that's not possible. That's
no,
not possible. They are.
no, I know it's possible because Rothschild is the president of the world for life. That's what he is doing.
Okay.
He is controlling everything. All the president which are there. He decides who stays, who goes. Okay, and he does it. Today it is the fact. Okay, I know who does that. Okay, so people who are trillionaires can do that. Okay, they can do that, right? Because they can dictate. They can change the policy of the government. They can buy the people out. They decide how the countries and different countries run. Okay, and money actually is the driving force for electing the presidents of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if
Okay.
you are talking about global business, then they are actually doing global business. Okay, and I like the development which just happened yesterday. Yesterday, a first flight landed in Dubai, and the of grandson or son, I guess, or son-in-law of Trump is in Dubai now, along with the Israeli entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yesterday, they developed this, diplomatic ties of UAE with Israel. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
so actually, Trump, a card basically has been played by Sheikh Mohammed of Dubai of getting about $10 trillion in UAE.
Okay.
Okay, because he is offering the situation that all the problems which you have for people, fighting in Lebanon and places like that will be solved because there won't be any war anymore. Okay, you guys live peacefully, and I will finance all your projects, in Israel, in Lebanon, and everywhere. So everyone lives peacefully, and I will make sure that you have the financial resources to do that. So you don't fight.
Okay.
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 So since they are in trouble, Trump is in trouble because of their policies. Israel is in trouble because of their policies in Lebanon. Okay. And the whole world is against them now. So now they are playing this game. Okay. And Sheikh Mohammed has taken advantage of that. And he has probably signed a $5 trillion deal that he's going to provide the solution and maybe re-elect President Trump also. And, the Israeli people will also benefit the government.
Okay.
So they can enjoy a good life. Okay. And if there are any trouble in USA or in Israel, they can always come to Dubai and live a peaceful life, in their palace. They will have their palace in Dubai. Okay, they will make the palace. So this is the deal which has happened, which is a very, very good sign for us. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Gold. Okay.
Gold. Yeah.
we can enhance
Yeah, but,
5 trillion by 10%. Okay,
yeah,
gold.
yeah, Mufaral, but before we miss the point, just to
Mhm.
finish about the Galen,
Uh-huh.
same as I did with Sakata, but,
Mhm.
but Galen is not crazy, no? But
Mhm.
Sakata,
Mhm.
hopefully, I spoke with Walter today,
Okay.
so that we got to explain how we can work with a guy that it's kind of suffering.
Right.
I explained to him, so that's just to finish the thing. But same as we, myself, you, and Walter, we have done with Sakata.
Mhm.
You have to do the same with Galen. You have to. I want to see that. How you convince a guy like him to work with us. I want to
No, I
see
already
that.
did
Okay.
that. I have done my part.
Yeah, but I mean, he needs to make a
No,
decision,
no,
no?
no. I have done my part. He is 100% on board. I give you a good news now. Okay. He
Sure.
has also agreed to set up SAMS TQL Global in Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And buy the capacity of all the Turkish plants to supply gloves to Kevin Cody.
Okay.
Okay, he loves the idea.
Okay.
Okay, he says good. One
Okay. No,
project, one
that's
project is good.
that's another business. Another business.
Another
Mufadal.
business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's on board. He's with me. Okay, and now he's going to convince all the people. Because he's a manager
Okay.
of this RCR group also, and
Mm-hmm.
he represents the group basically, and they are in the
Mm-hmm.
construction business, so they see this our project as a wonderful sort of business opportunity for them to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, currently they have done the project in 18 countries, so they want to globally expand, and execute the project everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they've chosen Pakistan as a country, as a model country, because Pakistan is the most corrupt country of the world. And if we can do the project corruption free in Pakistan, that will be the fantastic model for the world. That
Mm-hmm.
if you have the right intentions and if you have the finance available to do the project, you can get rid of corruption.
Yeah, but I mean, corruption exists because they are in government and they are
Yeah, I
on.
know. But it's like the same situation, okay? Whatever Rothschild is doing in the world today with negative intentions or what have you, we do it with the right intentions. So our intentions are good and we want to help everybody out. And our target is to help 7 billion people out, and 7 billion people lives in, 100 and whatever UN member countries. So that's it.
Mhm.
So the government has to behave. And the government which is not going to behave will be gone. Like the government of Lebanon is gone after the blast. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There is a new prime minister there and he wants to change the government in one day. He has made a target that he's going to eliminate corruption from Lebanon in one day. That's simple. Because Lebanon needs rebuilding, and with the corruption, they cannot rebuild Lebanon. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the world is heading towards that. And I'm glad that we have a prime minister in Pakistan who wants to eliminate corruption. We have prime minister of the most powerful country in Africa, Nigeria. President Buhari wants to make Nigeria corruption free. And I'm supporting both of them, President Buhari and Prime Minister Imran Khan, so that we can make Pakistan and Nigeria corruption free. And that model will teach lesson to everybody. Everybody will follow our principle, how we can make things corruption free.
Mm-hmm.
So our model, I think, is fantastic. Everybody wants to live a safe and secure life in today's world. And when I describe my Koto home to be blast proof, fire proof, flood proof, earthquake proof, disaster proof in summary, okay, everybody wants to live in that home, you know, okay, today.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 7 billion people interested in living in our communities. No competition, zero competition. We have to simply make and deliver. Okay. And since we are not asking money from anybody, you know, it's a self-sustaining project, right? So our finance is also self-sustaining. Okay. I mean, nobody can say, look at it like this. Okay, $10 per person means $70 billion in your pocket today. And nobody would say no, that I don't want to spend $10 to live in a disaster-proof home. You start your journey to live in a disaster-proof home, you know, for $10. Who would say no to it? And that's a minimum, right? I mean, everybody will be participating in that.
Of course, no. Yeah,
so that's it. So I mean, we are really not you know, I'm not really very keen on you know, if the financier says no, I'll say take the hike, you know, my way or the highway. You know, you burn your money, your dollars and euros will be burned in fire, in wildfire, which will broke out, and you will be left with zero. Okay. Or an earthquake come and all the banks and insurance companies is going under. They are already under now, you know, underwater. They can hardly swim now. So, you know, they will be completely buried, you know, inside the rubbles of an earthquake. So, I mean, if they don't invest with us and don't work with us, they don't survive. Okay, so they have to. And intelligent people like Elon Musk will be working with us. Okay, I like him. Because I'm interested in, you know, the space program. UAE actually, because, you know, he has supported the launch of the rocket to Mars from UAE, right? Same people.
Right.
So he's very, very dynamic person. Okay, I like him very much. And I like entrepreneurs like him.
With this logic, Mufadal, you have strong arguments to finally bring Galen and all his resources to work with us. I mean,
yeah. They will come. They will come because, you know, I mean, you know, I'm challenging everyone in the world today. If they have a better alternative than mine, share it with me. I will invest all my money with them. Very simple. Because I'm not saying I am right, but if they have a better alternative than what I'm proposing today, you know, show me the alternative and I will put all my money there. If they can give me better return on investment with the security and guarantee which I'm offering. Open challenge to everyone in the
Okay.
world. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, everybody,
Okay.
including Mr. Rothschild.
Huh.
If he has a better plan than mine, you know, show it to me. I like
Okay,
working with
Mufaddal.
trillionaires, okay? I like working with trillionaires
No, no
because they are
problem.
good.
Yeah, no.
They are
Right.
good. They are good businessmen, okay?
No,
They know how to make
when
money.
when when you speak with a person like that, you have to speak of policy, no?
Oh,
You have
yeah.
to make
Hmm.
speak this language where you ask for a lot of things and you
Mhm.
give nothing, no? So
No, no, no. I
yeah,
mean,
it's
we
a,
are talking about delivering. Okay, I like delivering things. I have delivered. I like delivering things, and I want everyone else to deliver. I don't
mhm.
like people talking anymore. Okay, Rothschild doesn't talk. Okay,
Huh,
Bill Gates
okay.
talks. Warren Buffett talks. All these people are sort of, the spokesperson for Rothschild. Rothschild doesn't talk. He doesn't like talking. He doesn't like to show his face. Okay, he does things, and he controls all the billionaires of the world today. I know that,
Mhm.
right? So I'm like him in a way. I don't like talking, although I'm a professor, so I have to speak and give my lectures, which Rothschild is not. So I have an edge over Rothschild. I'm a professor. I can convince 7 billion people to work with me, and you don't have a chance of competing with me. Are you a professor? No. Are you a chemical engineer? No. Are you a food scientist? No. Do you know climate smart entrepreneurship? No. So all these things are no with Rothschild. So Rothschild will invest with me. Very simple, right?
Yeah. Okay, Mufadal.
So I
So
think now, this is a blessing actually.
yeah,
Galen's
well,
proposal is a blessing.
yeah, of course, of
Eliminating
course.
waste from the world,
Yeah,
okay,
fantastic,
to
no?
make our life clean, okay.
Mhm.
It's a unique project. I just love the project. And he did a very good work, okay, very, very nice business plan. It's a great business plan, okay. The business plan itself will cost you about 1% of $16 billion. That's what they charge, okay, to create a business plan. Okay, so
Mhm.
it's a $16 billion project. Okay, so 1% of $16 billion has already been invested by Mr. Gelan in preparing the business plan for Pakistan.
Correct.
Very thorough business plan, I mean, complete details with all the numbers, in both the currency. The only thing we need to change is change the currency from PKR and dollars to PGC. That's it. And it's our plan now. All right, people's gold coin.
Okay.
Because we don't like paper currency, we don't like dollars and PKR. We just
Mhm.
like PGC.
Mhm.
So I think that is the plan, and we should be focusing on that now. And I will share the account with you. Ask Mr. Sakata to complete the 1 metric ton transaction, and so we move forward with doing the 5,300 metric ton. So that needs to be done. And
Correct,
Mr. Sakata should be very,
Mufadal.
very busy arranging 5,300 metric ton for us. 50 to 99 metric tons.
So
Okay, for Mr. Kevin Cody.
hopefully, yes. Right.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Enjoy your day. I will
Thank you. Enjoy
rest.
your evening, and
Mhm.
hopefully Mr. Sakata will be working today.
Yeah,
On 1st of
maybe
September.
Walter will be probably tomorrow in the morning. He will be communicating with Sakata to see
Okay.
what's going
Right.
on.
Right.
But
Right.
tomorrow
Exactly.
is well, you are now September
Yeah, I'm
first,
in
no?
September 1st. Yeah.
First. Hmm.
So that's
Okay.
where I've given my September 1 message to everybody. Must have heard
Hmm.
that message. So now I've officially declared that, that I'm building university campus on garbage dumps. I'm the only one doing
Okay.
it in the world.
Mufadal.
Right?
Okay, well, 1,000 years, Mufadal, but
Yeah.
remember that,
Okay.
1,000 years.
Okay.
Okay, take
So we are
care.
moving forward. September will be the great month for us. Okay. 18
Great.
September is where when we want to go to Dubai. Okay. Put that in
Okay,
your calendar.
sure, of
18
course.
September.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
All
take
right.
care.
Okay. Take
You
care.
too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.